cameras off, give those guys a rest. So we're going to do a different song. Now, should we do that song?
Yeah, this is a new one that we wrote probably about 7 years ago now. Just gonna try it out.
Mark on lights, would you be able to create a quite strange atmosphere using the lighting, please? Matt on monitors, would you be able to put more Brett in my monitor? Just some band talk. Just some band talk. I know a lot of you guys probably aren't in bands. Some of you will be in the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, but most of you will. The rest of you are probably... Oh, there's probably a couple of Osmonds here too, but the rest of you are like, what are they talking about? It's just band talk.
It's band code, that one.
Matt, you got to look if you want to do the code. Okay. He just did that code, but that's just code. It means all right. It's just band code. So when you're watching the Tabernacle, you'll be able to go. So they're going like this. They're going to go. Oh, no, more bass. More bass. Well, I think they're a choir, so they wouldn't have a lot of basses.
Oh, no. Bass singing.
Oh, bass singers.
Yeah,
more bass singers.
Yeah. More bass singers. Bring another couple on.
We need more.
I think they maybe even just hide them in the monitors and they just step out. You're right, as it's It's just more band code. It's like when you're in a band, there's all sorts of things that people don't understand.
We just do it subtly so that people in the audience don't know.
Yeah. You guys just think Jermaine was doing a little dance.
Strangest tale you'll ever hear. Wherever you go, far or near. In all your days, your weeks, your years. The strangest words you heard, if you got ears. If you don't have ears, this will be the strangest tale that you ever lip-read.
Well, I'll tell you the story of a dangerous man. Some say he was born with a gun for hand, an only child, unmotherless son. In his class, he was the difficult one, a fugitive by the age of 5. He wanted that law, dead or alive. When he was 10, he was full of rage, shooting men twice his age.
A 10-year-old boy with a shooting average of a 20-year-old. That's excellent.
When I went to the bar, when he walked in, the drinks are so scared they ordered a gin. He was straight out of hell, for heaven's sake. When a snake bit him, it was poison the snake. He had a predilection for killing and hating, and his name was an anagram. Satan, bad attitude, bad blood background, man by the name of Stan.
Basically the word Satan with the letters swapped around a bit to make a more acceptable name. Other options would have been Stan or Nasta or even Santa. But oh no, this guy Santa, he was the polar opposite to Santa. First Santa would come down your chimney once a year and give you a wonderful gift. Santa would come down your chimney and molest everybody. Was a bad man, basically.
Bad man, you saw. First of all, he climbed down your chimney, which is illegal.
Wouldn't wipe his feet. Just traipse all cold and things through your house, and then he'd molest you, which is even in some ways worse.
You and your dog.
Sometimes he'll molest you using your dog, so he doesn't have to touch you.
So boys, what time of year is that?
Well, Believe it's in late May.
It's coming up soon, Salt Lake. Don't go leaving out milk and cookies.
Just gives him a sugar rush.
He's a lawbreaker, murderer, break all laws, even tax law.
He claimed to earn much less than he actually did. And then he would burn the form and not even hand it in. Pointless, that it's illegal.
Break the natural laws, the laws of physics,
Laws of nature.
like gravity. This guy just float off and say, fuck you, gravity.
You'd occupy the same space as another solid object. Shouldn't be doing that. Oh yeah, I'm in the same place as this tree. I don't give a shit. He's beyond reproach.
Well, the people were sick of them killing their kids and raping their sheep. So then one night they drugged his drink, tried to sneak out while he was asleep. But Stanner awoke before they got him to town because the drug was just too weak. He gathered around, shot every one of them down, right there in the street.
Now his body laying around all over the town, all over the ground, and you know what Stanley did? He just makes a glib comment, which is so typical of him. He just goes, I'm getting out of this place. This town's dead anyway. See? Fortunately, though, everybody was dead, so nobody was offended.
He put on his hat, got on his horse, and to a new town he set a new course. He rode a steed at an incredible pace, and before too long he came to a place where the flowers were black, the grass was too, in fact most sticks had a blackish hue. Some seemed to drip like bolts and steel, and he thought to himself, this is why so real. Well, they went to a place to get a bite to eat, and he said to the girl, I'll have a bowl of meat. She said, you can't be here, you're across the street, I can see you there in your regular seat. Outside where the wind blew in two directions, Stanley seemed to look at his own reflection. Man, identical to imperfection, same eyes, same lies, same size, direction.
Small. And he sees this other guy. Looks like him in every single way.
He was beyond reproach.
Yep. Oh, sorry, did I interrupt?
Yeah. Well, this is how it goes. There's a little lull in the middle of the song. He was beyond reproach, he had a scorpion brooch, he'd killed the town, he'd shot them all down, he was bad with words, he'd recorded birds, had an act for hating, kid killing, sheep raping, done what he'd done was the difficult one, poison snakes, had a bowl of snakes, similar brain man, grandma's name, there wasn't one way that it wasn't the same. The two stood out there, out in the street, on that curious day, and that furious heat, outside the big king in the palace of meat, two similar restaurants, forced to compete, crowd gathered around to watch and see, two men walk and talk simultaneously, the two men then said stereophonically, this town ain't big enough for me and me.
Of course. The town was big enough for two people. There was ample room. If it wasn't big enough to accommodate two people, it wouldn't qualify to be a town officially. They were just mouthing off, being bad guys.
Well, they drew their guns both at once and aimed their shots directly. No one there had seen such a thing. Well, it's not what you'd expect to see. Bullets flew at the very same time on the very same trajectory. All I say is true, cause I was there. My wife was right there next to me. They would have stopped right there as they met in the air. Then they fell to the ground without making a sound. Each man dropped his jaw. Five more. Each pair of bullets did the same as before. They raised their brows as they saw the sight of the bullets as they stopped each other's flight. And as though they were filled with pure elation, they began to laugh. This was quite a funny situation. Well, you think this story is strange so far. This is where it gets truly bizarre. Neither of us Stannis had ever met no opponent that he hadn't met. Having no victory and no defeat, he went down the meat king or the palace of meat. Stannis 1 and 2 were trying to kill each other. They began to get along very well with one another.
Turns out this other guy's name was Anax.
They were attached together like a brain and a tumor. Same taste, same hobby, same sense of humor. They bought a farm, started breeding pumas. They became lovers, that's the rumor. That's what happened when Stanley met Stanley. But they say we all got our doppelganger. Mama falls with a mama too. What we do, I do.
Well, what would you do?
try and fight the other one to the death, even though you're perfectly evenly matched. Might take a while, or probably more likely, and as was the case in this particular scenario, you'd start talking, realize you had quite a lot in common, become lovers. Buy a nice ranch somewhere quiet, raise some big cats. Might be quite a delightful existence. Then, when night falls, touch each other's bodies. The way that you touch your own so many times. So many lonely nights on those long tours.